Hello everyone, today's topic we will be looking at is on TDSR and MSR. A real look at the affordability of our properties. Right, let's get started. Now consider this current scenario that we have a couple in the market who's looking at two different properties, both 3-bedders. The options to them are either a new EC that costs $1.2 million or a new private condo that costs $1.5 million. Which one do you think is going to be the more affordable and cheaper option for them to manage? Are you ready for the answer? There it goes. Now, this is what the initial cash outlay is going to look like for both of these options. Now notice that even though the EC is $1.2 million and $300,000 cheaper than the private condo, they still face the shortfall of $231,000, whereas the private condo has a shortfall of $0. Isn't it strange why the private condo is $300,000 more expensive but yet has zero shortfall? The answer lies in the loan amount. So, since most of us when we buy properties we are looking at using a loan to service the mortgage, understand that the private condo or anything that's not related to HDB is actually servicing a loan based on the TDSR, which is the total debt servicing ratio. The TDSR caps your loan at 60% of your monthly income, whereas for the ECs, anything that is from HDB, a new EC, HDB resale market, or even a BTO, they are using a MSR, which is the mortgage servicing ratio. The mortgage servicing ratio MSR is actually a lot more prudent. It only gives you up to 30% of your monthly income to service a loan, and that's why you can see that the loan amount for the private is actually double of the EC. So does that mean the TDSR is strictly better and anything in the private condo is strictly better? Let's look at the cash outlay for them every month moving forward. So assuming that you are a salaried employee and you are getting paid CPF by your employers, in fact for the EC, because you are using your own 20% and you're getting 17% from your employer, you actually do not need to have any cash outlay at all. 100% of it can be serviced through your CPF income every month. Whereas for the private condo, because you're using up to 60% of your monthly income to service the mortgage, you do actually have an additional cash outlay of $1,484 a month. Right? This goes on every month to the end of the loan tenure. So, what does this mean for us moving forward? How is this information going to be helpful to help us plan for our next property purchase? If you are looking at an EC, understand that versus something else in the private market, you most likely will need additional capital outlay at the start. For the private condo, you will be paying for it in the future mortgage payments as you will be taking up a bigger mortgage loan and therefore be paying more interest payments if you fully service the loan. Now, what happens if you choose to sell a property, say 5 to 10 years down the road? In this scenario, since you have not fully finished paying the mortgage, you're not going to feel the full impact of the interest payments that you have been paying for. In other words, you're actually able to enjoy the capital appreciation of your property without feeling the pain of the interest payments as much. So, I hope this video has been helpful to you. For all of you who are looking to understand a little more about the TDSR and the MSR. If you like the content, feel free to drop a like and subscribe, and drop your comments in the below if you have any other topics that you would like to cover. See you guys.